We're live.
We're live for now.
Welcome to
Right
day
now.
21 of the Beer Advent Calendar from Seasons Greetings from, no, not, it's called Seasons Greetings from Parallel 49 and the other thing. I was just telling Alan a quick story today that I had a playlist of vloggers running and I was half paying attention and I heard somebody talking about, it's a girl and a guy and they were in their living room talking about what they were doing for Christmas and stuff. And then they were going to do their Beer Advent Calendar and then I, figured out that they had the same advent calendar, so I had to shut it off because they started opening them all for the last 4 days because they had to leave to go back east somewhere. So anyway, if you ever listen to this, shame on you. Okay, how's it going, Alan?
It's good. How are you?
I have this in front of me.
All right, so let's, without further ado, drum roll, please.
It is. Oh, I recognize this label. Rock the Bells from Parallel 49. It is a cranberry. I think it's a sour, is it not?
It is. Now this,
here's the thing. I can't actually read. Look at that. I can't. Oh, you can maybe not. I can't actually read this letter here because it's all smudged out.
I have a significant amount of smudging on mine too.
Yeah,
in various places.
That's kind of weird. But yeah, so anyway, so this is a sometimes the holidays can be sour, and we aim to uphold this tradition with this sour cranberry ale. It's nice and tart, crisp. I think that's what it says because it's rubbed out. I'll assume crisp and stuffed with cranberry flavor with a hint of Brett. But unlike your Aunt Helen's turkey, this one won't leave a dry taste in your mouth. Now, Rock the Bells. We actually had this in last year's Advent calendar.
It actually was the kickoff. For
it was the kickoff, yeah. But was it also cranberry? I'm assuming it was. But
yes, it was.
But
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
I remember it from last year because the label is very distinct. And I'm gonna do my pour right now.
I remember liking it a lot.
Yeah, I don't remember it being a bad thing. So let's take a look here. Yep, that's what I remember. Yep. I do. It's very.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, very tart.
Not as tart as the last sour we had. The last sour we had the grapefruit. Or so it wasn't the grapefruit. It was the. I can't remember. I'll have to go and look at the video list and actually figure that one out. But I can't remember. Which one was it? There was a sour a little while back, a few days ago, and it was like the punch in the face. It was so incredibly sour. I had to almost die.
This doesn't taste like a beer. This tastes like, one of those ocean spray cranberry cocktail things.
Okay.
With a little bit of booze in it.
It kind of does, actually. You're right. It's kind of that...
Pucker up. Pucker up.
Oh, my. I want to point this out to you, Alan, before I forget. I don't know who was watching it.
Point it out.
But our last Advent calendar, the one from yesterday, already has something like 50 views. I don't know why. Haven't a clue. I can't explain that one at all. I think excessive tweeting. And I will point out that we've had a lot of people likes. We've had quite a few comments going on our YouTube channel. Surprisingly.
Oh, really? Cool. Is it all good?
It's all spam, but I just thought I'd point out that we had to.
Okay.
But actually, we've had quite a few likes coming into our videos lately, which I think is kind of weird, but kind of nice. We have had no dislikes at all that I can find. But yeah, we've been getting the Advent calendar. Specifically, the Advent calendars I'm speaking of has been getting up votes. So
cool.
Oh my god. Excuse me. Wow, that sour is really kicking ass.
It's hitting the spot.
Yeah, it's doing me very well. There's nothing wrong with this beer at all.
No, I concur. It's a good addition to the advent calendar this year.
And I'm glad they didn't start with it because that just would have been weird.
Yeah, it would have been weird. I wonder if it should have been earlier in the pack, though. I don't know,
because the sours are pretty decent. Like there's
they
not.
They are. I just wonder if this is like a decent enough follow up to the coffee greatness that we had yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Like we had 3 home runs in a row. I don't know that I'd call this a home. It's very good. Very good. I don't know that I'd call it a home run.
The other ones I think were better sours. I think the best part of the sours so far, or the best part of them, was the ones that really were sour. And I mean, this is a tame sour compared to the other two. I think we've had 2 so far.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
What their names were, I can't even remember. I would have to go back and look at the list, but overall, it doesn't really matter because this one is good, but it's not the best. I've worked with better. So yeah, I mean, I have to say that I fully approve this beer.
Me too.
Also, want to say about the we've had a comment from Dave McCann from yesterday. He was actually just commenting on the Thor's Hammer beer, which almost killed us. So, but it was a good death. The Thor's Hammer was it was amazing. So
it was. I want to have more.
Anyway, so Dave McCann says that it's also his favorite at that, because this is from yesterday. His mind is blown. And he says they have gift packs with 2 bombers floating around at some liquor stores with the Thor's Hammer in it.
Really?
He's on the island as well. He says he's on the island. So so I'm going to say thanks for the tip. I need to find this immediately. If I don't, my life is not complete. So thanks for that, Dave, because that's actually really good information, because that Thor's Hammer, I would go and buy a bomber bottle or 2 of that. So
and keep it away. Yeah.
Merry Christmas to me. Merry Christmas to me. Of course, it's not on the island, but I'll have a look anyway around here. Because there's also the other thing too is that I'm also looking for some beers to take back to Saskatchewan, and this actually would be one of the ones that would be at the top of the list to take that back. And a bomber bottle.
Well, there are, if you don't, pardon me, if you can't find that one, there are other barley wines that are available. There's a Parallel 49 one that is out right now that you can get for about $10 a bottle, and it's in the bomber bottles. Phillips makes one as well, and it's about $6 a bottle, which is fairly inexpensive for a barley wine. And Driftwood has the Old Cellar Dweller out right now.
Oh yeah, we've had the Old Cellar Dweller, I think, at some point.
No, we have not on this show.
No, well, not in the show, but I think you and I have had it before.
Yes, we've had it.
It was good.
It's amazing. All these bottles, except for the Phillips one, are kind of specially done with the wax coating on the top, so they're easily identifiable in the stores. I'm going to recommend that we do one of those on a future show.
I agree.
Why not?
I fully support that plan.
All right.
Anyway, on that note, we actually have to go and record the weekly podcast where I will tell you I'm not going to tell you what the beer is. You better go over there and check it out. Yeah. And we'll be live in a few minutes off that one. So again, day 21, we've almost done it. Almost.
I got to go do my shopping. Bye.
Bye.